Okay.
So tell me what kind of research goes into a character like this. Did you go back and watch Pinocchio? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I did. I went on. There was an interesting thing of sort of going on Wikipedia, sort of finding out about the history, the origin of the character. Right? The book, obviously written in the 1880s in Italian. Jiminy Cricket was sort of a peripheral character, almost sort of really more of a ghost-like character. And then when Walt Disney optioned the script and saw the first version of it, he said, you know, there really seems to need. I think we need more. I think we need to bring him forward. So he really is from the book to the movie is where he sort of got created. And then wonderfully they hired I guess he was sold more records than anyone else in the Depression as Ukulele Ike sang When You Can Wish Upon a Star. You know, look, they're huge shoes to fill. It's a character that has a very emotional sort of response from people. At the very end of Wikipedia has my name now, which is a little daunting. But yeah, I mean, you know, what they've done with the show, similar to Wicked, which is both the book and then the musical, which I just resaw, is they've taken a story which we're really familiar with and reinvented it in a really smart, clever, and engaging way. In so doing, because they're so smart, in my humble opinion, they've been able to sort of stay ahead and reinvent stories. I mean, the episode that was devoted to sort of the Jiminy Cricket backstory, so many people came up and said, hey, I didn't know that was Jiminy Cricket's backstory. Nice. And of course, they'd made it all up. So really, I was kudos to them. Yeah, I think they really
the real story.
You know, I feel strongly that this idea could have been done very poorly in less capable hands. Let's just say, and I'm you know, so thrilled. I mean, obviously, as an actor, you're as good as the stories you're in, wow, I just feel so grateful to be part of such a bunch of really smart folks who are telling great stories.
Yeah, and I heard that you and Josh Dallas got to go skiing together near Vancouver. How was that?
Yeah, well, Josh and I are friends. We are pals. But Archie Hopper, the therapist, has, I can tease you with him, a bunch of new clients, not just Prince Charming, and that the character of actual Jiminy Cricket is going to factor a lot more prominently in the episodes ahead.
Okay.
So, for those people that like you.
Good, so get to see more of you on the show. Nice.
Yeah.
So who's the better skier between you two?
Oh, you know about the skiing?
Yeah, I think you guys both tweeted about it.
Oh, we did, that's funny, yeah. He's better than I am, for sure. He apparently was a huge skier from 3 to 12, and then just picked it back up again in, I guess, a few months ago. He went up to Whistler, and he's very sweet with me. He always waits for me to make sure I'm okay. He's great, and we have such a good time. The skiing is unbelievable there, so it's really. Have you been to Vancouver?
I have. I love Vancouver. I wish I could live there.
I know. Are you from here?
I'm from near Seattle originally.
Oh my God, it's right up the rally, right?
Yeah, but it's kind of close to home. The last question for you, I want to hear about working with Jared Gilmore, because he's kind of someone you've got to have a lot of screen time with too.
Jared's an amazingly sweet and soulful kid, and you know, I've got two kids who are 7 and 9, and we all have. Jared has a twin sister named Taylor, so his sister and my two kids, they've all sort of hooked up and kind of seem to pair up very well. The boys are the boys, the girls are the girls. He's really an amazing kid, and really smart, and really precocious, but not in that sort of unctuous, precocious way that sometimes young child actors are. He's just very soulful, and that obviously comes through in his performance. I love working with him. He's you know, I grab him and squeeze him and, you know, give him hugs, and we really, when I'm away from my kids up there, he's sort of my kid fix. I miss my kids. I love him. He's a really good kid.